Welcome everybody. Today we find ourselves in an early morning here at San Francisco International Airport, and I'm going to be doing a flight from San Francisco down to San Salvador, Salvador. So we're going to jump inside. I'm actually going to already get GSX fired up so
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
I'm using the default airport here for San Francisco, so I think that's why it says that.
Boarding requested.
Sure. Okay. Let's power door, emergency lights armed. Already turn on the window.
Do you want to board crew?
Nobody. IRS.
Passengers boarding starting.
Seatbelt sign to auto. Packs on. Already actually turn on the anti-icing all the way to auto. Yeah, doing the flight this morning in the Horizon Wireless. No, I'm sorry. Horizon Simulations. Wow, Horizon Simulations 787-9, and where I'm in the United livery. Alright, let's jump down to FMC. Go to index, settings, weight and balance, and I will import from OFP. Completed. And go to return. Index, ident. We are at Kilo, KS, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar. Go to route, route request. Load. Okay, I'm going to fire up my Navigraph on my iPad here. According to Navigraph, 01 right will be the departing runway with a tailwind of 4 knots, but I want to check on Flight Radar 24 and see which ones they're indeed using. And according to Flight Radar 24, it looks like they are using runway 01, so that is actually real world then. So then I will do it that way. Oh, I hear rumbling. See if somebody else is here. I'm flying on the VATSIM network, so seems pretty dead, but yet off in the distance I do hear there's another jet somewhere. Okay, so then we'll go to departure. I'll be departing 01 right via the I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so I'll just click on it. With the KX transition. Execute. Okay, that looks all good there. Go over here. Okay, I need to get altimeter reading. Current altimeter is 30.09er. 30.09er. Oh yes, and because I'm on VATSIM, I need to remember to use CTAF. It's the new trial that VATSIM is doing only in the United States, so I have to remember that. So I'll see if I remember how to type in the command here for getting the CTAF frequency. Okay, according to vPilot, CTAF frequency is 120.500. And since no one else is online, I will already just quickly bug up the Unicom frequency, unless that changes, of course. And I already got my auto ATC clearance delivery. Please squawk 1735. 1735. Just show you guys what I'm talking about here. So when I pre-filed my flight on VATSIM, then sometimes I notice this more or less at American airports, or at least the big ones. You get the auto ATC notification here, and it just tells you what to squawk and all that and stuff. So, but really nothing else, because there's no ATC online, right? So that's what I'm referring to. And also what I was talking about is if you type in .ctaf and whatever airport you're at or wanting to know, type in the ICO code, then you get the frequency. So as you can see here, CTAF frequency for San Francisco, so on, right? So yeah. Okay, I'll plop that back in the second screen. Okay, so that looks good. Got our frequencies plugged in. Just want to turn on that. Ah, can't seem to get it. There we go. Yeah, things look pretty dark here. Let's turn some light on here. No, not that one. There we go. Perfect. No. There we go, that's what I want. Let's put that yoke back. If I can find the click spot. Let's just turn on the dome light then. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so when I'm flying the Dreamliner, I like to always flip it like this. Turn the TFC on, and systems over. No, oh, gotta click on the right. Systems over here. Door, and I will even put systems on over here, and I'll put on. Let's say. Actually, I do flight control because we'll have to check that anyway. So, okay, let's continue prepping our FMC. 0 fuel weight. I don't know what's a good reserve to always put in, so I just always punch in 2.0. That's what I do. And according to cost index, SimBrief I believe was saying a cost index of 15. So 15. Boy, that's a bad click spot. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Okay, thrust limit. I just always, with a Dreamliner, leave it the way that it is here. And takeoff, I will do flaps 15. Center, or no wait, that's no, not center. Center of gravity, 25, and punch in the, there we go. So 550 on the trim, I will already do that. No, yeah, 5.50. Okay. And make sure we have enough fuel to get to El Salvador, 13.1. Excellent. Sounds good. Looks good, I should say. So that the plane doesn't get angry at me, I'm just going to quickly do all this checklists and all that. I never really... Boarding complete. Excellent. No, not reset. Checklist over. I think I'm hitting the click spot here again. There we go. Anti-ice, recall, auto brakes. Yeah, we'll get all that. So I just do this so that the plane doesn't give me the, oh, you didn't complete the checklist notification. Okay, and I'm going to turn down the brightness here on the primary display. I don't like it so bright. So boarding's complete. Okay, then I need to go to my charts here to see how to depart out of San Francisco here on the departure we're using. So at port they were no higher than 10,000 feet. So then I'm just going to bug that up then, which already is. I will bug up 250. Flight directors can go on. If I read the chart correctly, here will be the leaving the runway on a heading of 014. I can hear something, but I can't see them. Okay, then I think we're ready to go. I believe so. I'm going to request...
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Pushback. Altimeter is set. Got my route, everything figured out.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, just want to make sure not forgetting anything. I am doing this flight on New Sky, so New Sky rates you on how you do and if you forget anything, right? So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't forget anything. Oh.
Departure checks
Wow,
completed.
I should...
Bypass pin inserted.
Get the APU fired up.
Locking gear.
I always at this point already turn on the hydraulics. Looks like APU is now available. That's good. Okay, how do I want to push back here? Let me see. I believe... Oh, there's somebody. Okay. I hope I don't mess this up, but I believe I think I want nose right, tail left, I think. I have a feeling I'm gonna screw this up, so I'm just going to do a straight back.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
You want beacon light on when they are pushing you back. And we're gonna fire up. We're gonna start with engine 2. Oh, let's get that back down. We're gonna inject some fuel. All the doors are closed and armed. So I'm gonna stick you on the fuel page. And with we're gonna already get engine 1 going. It's the beauty of the Dreamliner, you can fire multiple engines up. I'll also already turn on my TCAS. Inject some fuel.
Please set parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We do have good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Set the flaps to 15. Auto throttle on.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, we don't need the APU anymore. Generators can go off. Taxi light on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Making sure I was not in the other guy's way. Okay, let's check everything to make sure. Oh, wrong button. I think everything here looks good. TCAS is set. Radios are good. Flap is at 15. We're gonna do our flight control checks. Huh. I'm not having full rudder and full left or right, although I am using different settings on this flight. Perhaps maybe that's the issue. So I will see how it taxis and all that and stuff. But if I don't like it, I'm going to have to change that back, because I want to be able to have good rudder control. Set the auto brake to RTO. LNAV, I will do V speed. Set you up to 2200, and I think everything is good here. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna plan out my taxi route here. Looks like I'm just gonna use Alpha taxiway and then Alpha 1. Yeah. San Francisco traffic, United 950 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 01 right via the Alpha 1 taxiway. San Francisco traffic. All right, let's roll. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change a setting here very fast. Controls, rudder, not the Phoenix, I want the profile 2. Okay, apply and save. Yeah, see now I have, yeah, now my rudder's full, so, okay. I've been experimenting a lot with different rudder controls because with the new Phoenix Block 2 that came out, it seemed like it really threw me for a curve there, trying to figure out the right settings and everything, and then been messing around with so many settings on other planes like PMDG 737, sorry, not the 777, and the Enabuild's A300 and all that. That is just, I guess, the settings I had found for those planes are not the greatest for this one. So, but I think I got it figured out now. At least I hope so. Yeah, but she does feel much more solid. Oh, I should fire up Luke Air Tool, get some cabin announcements going. Let me see here. I am United. United. Let's get the safety demonstration going.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on United Flight. We'd like to welcome back our Mileage Plus members who are earning or using award miles on this flight. On today's flight, we have 3 flight attendants. You can look for the language bar worn on their uniforms. At this time, we ask that you direct your attention to the following important safety presentation. Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Before we depart, please remove the safety card from the seat pocket in front of you and follow along as we demonstrate the safety features of this Airbus A320 airplane. We appreciate your complete attention.
Ma'am, we are on a Dreamliner, not an A320.
If you're seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an emergency. If you're unable to perform the functions described on the safety card, please advise the flight attendant for reseating at the end of this video.
To fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, insert the metal fitting into the buckle. Tighten the belt by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the buckle flap. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated, immediately be seated and buckle up. To ensure your safety, your seatbelt should be fastened at all times when you are seated.
There are 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the airplane, and 4 window exits located over the wings. Each is equipped with an evacuation slide that automatically inflates. Each exit is marked with a sign overhead. The main doors open by moving the large handle in the direction of the arrow. Open the overwing exits by removing the cover and pulling down on the marked handle. Be sure to jump into the slide with your legs in front of you. When you're on the ground, move away from the airplane. In the event of a water landing, main door slides can be detached from the airplane and used for supplemental flotation. Overwing exits should not be used in a water landing unless directed by a crew member.
Look around to locate the 2 exits nearest your seat. In some cases, your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
In an evacuation, exit path lights will illuminate to guide you to an exit.
A life vest equipped with a water-activated light is located under or near your seat. It can be identified by a red tab. Do not remove it unless directed by a flight attendant. If needed, pull the red tab to remove the vest. Tear open the pouch, remove and unfold the vest. To secure the vest, slip it over your head. Pull the straps from the back and attach the hooks to the ring in front. Pull the waist straps away from you until they are tight around your waist. In an emergency, exit the airplane and only then inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on one of the red tabs. If additional flotation is needed, pull the second red tab. You can also inflate the vest by blowing into the tubes.
If needed, oxygen mask will drop from above your seat. To start the flow of oxygen, firmly pull a mask towards you to extend the plastic tubing. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic band over your head and tighten the straps as necessary. Although the bag does not inflate,
Okay,
oxygen
Alpha
will
1
flow
right
to the
there.
mask.
Perfect.
Secure your mask before helping others and continue using until directed by a crew member.
United Airlines is a non-smoking airline. U.S. law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. U.S. law also requires customers to comply with all lighted signs, placards, and crew member instructions.
Please ensure your carry-on items and tray tables are stowed, your seat back is in its full upright position, headrest stowed, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. Be sure that laptop computers, cell phones, and all personal electronics are turned off and properly stowed. If an emergency evacuation becomes necessary, leave all carry-on items behind.
If you have any questions regarding safety, please ask a flight attendant. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for your attention to safety. It's our pleasure to have you aboard, and we hope you enjoy your flight on United.
San Francisco traffic, United 950 Heavy will be coming up on runway 01. We'll be lining up runway 01 right, departing straight out United traffic. San Francisco traffic. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, landing lights on. Runway turn off lights on. Strobe on. Wing on. Taxi light off. And yeah, let's rock and roll. Now with a Dreamliner, I have to be very careful not to pull back too hard on the stick because I don't want to get a tail strike. That's a I've never gotten one on New Sky before, but I don't want to find out what kind of bad rating they give you for a tail strike. And of course, we just don't want to damage the plane, right? So okay. And toga. Forward pressure on the stick, or on the yoke I should say. Airspeed's alive. Coming up to 100 knots, turn the yoke back to center. Up to V1, gently pull back on the stick. Oh, easy. Pause the rate, gear up. Gonna follow the flight directors here, but I already engaged autopilot, and I don't like how it just immediately dips that nose down like that. But what's... okay, there we go. Bring the flaps up to 1. I guess I can probably climb a little bit steeper. Flaps up. Runway turn off. Not sure how that got reset back down to 220, but I'll bump it up to 250. San Francisco traffic, United 950 Heavy is airborne, climbing through flight level 2,500 feet. Final call for United 950. And I will engage the VNAV. Now I'm going to pretend that the tower already gave me a higher clearance than 10,000 feet, so we're just going to bump her straight up to flight level 390. Turn the wing off, and there's 10,000. We'll turn the landing lights off. I believe I have to... there we go. Alright, well, not much to see on this flight. I wanted to get an early start to the day, so figured to do an early departure out of San Francisco, but I mean, we have a nice, beautiful view of the stars. Turn down the dome lights a little bit bright. Can't really see anything over well, would be the water, right? The ocean. So, but yeah, that will do it for this leg of the flight. Almost up to 14,000. Then I'll turn off the logo, and 18,000 standard altimeter transition. Logo off. But yeah, that will do it for this part of the video. If you like the content of this channel, please hit like and subscribe, and I will be doing a follow-up part 2 once I'm doing a landing at El Salvador. So hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the other side.